To begin, we're going to start with a 4mm crochet hook, and I'm using worsted weight yarn. For this pattern, it works in multiples of 2, so you're going to chain your desired length and make sure it is an even number. So begin, we're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and we are going to single crochet in each chain all the way across. So pause your video here and continue placing single crochets all the way across your chains. We've just completed a row, and you should have an odd number of stitches. For your next row, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This chain 3 counts as a double crochet. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to place a double crochet into the next stitch. Now we're going to finish with our bead stitch. To do a bead stitch, we're going to place a slip stitch cluster around the previously worked double crochet. To do that, we're going to yarn over and go behind your work and pull up a loop 3 times. So that's 1, yarn over, go behind the post, pull up a loop. 2, yarn over, go behind the work, pull up a loop. 3, you'll have 7 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 6 of those loops, leaving 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops, and that is your bead stitch. The pattern is now we're going to skip the next single crochet and double crochet into the next to start our bead stitch. So let's complete that double crochet together. Now let's finish with the slip stitch cluster around the post of that double crochet. So we're going to yarn over and go behind your work 3 times. So yarn over, go behind your work and pull up a loop. That's 1, yarn over, pull up a loop. 2, yarn over, pull up a loop. 3, you'll have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 6 of those loops. You'll have 2 loops left. Yarn over and pull through those last 2. So that is going to be your pattern repeat all the way across. We're going to skip a space, bead stitch, skip a space, bead stitch all the way across until you make it to the other side. You'll be left with one space stitch left at the end, and we'll work that one together. We've made it to the very end of the row, and you should have 1 stitch left. So what we're going to do is place a double crochet into that very last stitch. All right, if you go back on your bead stitches, and if you notice like one of the bead stitches are pushed up too high, all you have to do is use your hand and just pull the bead stitches down so it looks much fuller going across your row. So to start the very next row, we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to skip that first stitch, that last double crochet we made, and we're going to single crochet into the very next stitch. And you're going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. See, it runs down like a V. I know it might look confusing this way, but just single crochet in each stitch all the way across, and I'll meet you at the other side. We've just completed a row, and you should have the same amount of stitches that you had from row number 1. I had 19 here, and I have 19 single crochets going across the top, and that is complete pattern. If you would like to make more of these, all you have to do is repeat row 2 and row 3 all the way over again. I'll leave a timestamp below on where row 2 starts.